Good morning, you guys. To start, let's pick up our resistance band first. We're just gonna stretch out a little bit. I'd like you to take your hands into your heart. Take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, shoot it away and open up that posterior chain. So lengthening the back part of your body, keeping your posture tall and your heart open. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more. 1 more time. Now let's rewind it. Drive it down, open it up. 2, now keep a little bit of resistance on that band. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Don't forget to use your breath to help you. Exhaling on the exertion. Last one. Now add a rotation. Pull in the direction that you're rotating towards. Exhale. And just wrap that elbow around your back. Increase that space here in the spine. Exhale. Wrap it. Now add a pull in that direction. Really pull. Switch and pull. Arms are strong. 5 and 4. 3, 2, 1 more. Now, if you are comfortable, drive your knee through. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pull through. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs, pull. Exhale it up. You can always go slower. Keep those abs in tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open it up. Bring it down. And inhale, open, spread your wings, exhale. Reach for it. Now rewind it. Inhale and exhale. Awesome, 1 more time. Very good. So we're gonna start with an inchworm first. So what we're gonna do is walk out on our mat. Now you'll have the option once we get down there to do a worm push-up. So we're gonna walk it out here, big inhale. Exhale, walk it out. 1, 2, 3, knees, chest. Exhale, push it up and walk it back in. Inhale, you can always stay down if coming up and down doesn't work for you. Nice inhale, flat back, knees and chest. Up dog, peel yourself, down dog. Inhale, reach for it. Exhale, nice inhale, knees and chest. Try to keep your hands in if you can, the same distance as your mat. Inhale, exhale, neck in neutral. Exhale, on the way up, peel yourself, but keep those abs firing strong. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, squeeze and push. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale. Nice inhale, sink. Nice exhale. Shrink from the ceiling, lifting those hips up. 2 more. Inhale. Knees and chest. Chest and knees. Let's do it. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to stay down after we peel ourselves up. Peel yourself up. And then drop down. Push back. Now, if I can't come all the way back here, I can keep my hips high. Drop my head low. Nice inhale. Take a moment, thread the needle. Right arm underneath, opening up your shoulder. Big breath in. If this does not work, you simply take the arm across. Open up your shoulder. Switch to the other side. Nice inhale. Big exhale. All right, let's release our seat. First ab move. What I'd like you guys to do is we're going to come up into a V-sit. If it does not work for you to come up into a V-sit, here's level 1. It can start from the bottom. You're welcome to use your resistance band behind your head. Another option. You could also roll roll. Take from your knees, pull them in, roll it up, add that kick. Otherwise, try lengthening. Exhale, left and lower. Inhale. 1. Exhale up. 2. Now pull your belly button tight. 3. Inhale. 4. Squeeze and contract your quadriceps. 5. You can do one leg. 6. You can bend the knee. 7. Exhale. 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more now. Now pull your knees in. Open up to a T. Give your back a nice big stretch. Drive the knees to the left. If comfortable, lengthen your top leg. Feel that space down your IT band. So it's really important that you continue to lengthen as you strengthen. Big inhale. Exhale, shooting the energy out of that tension, and then rotate to the other side. If it's comfortable, you lengthen. If not, you simply hug the knee in. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. Nice deep breath here. And then back to the middle. Very good. Go ahead and roll it over. So now what we're going to do is we're going to focus on holding our plank. The goal is going to be 1 minute up, 1 minute down, adding 1 minute of movement. If that does not work, then I would just drop my knees in the middle, take that break as need. So this is going to work that core as well as the arms, the entire overall body. So what we're going to do is start up here. If I have a problem with my wrist, I can stay here and I can also stay on my knees. All right, ready? Here we go. Now I want you guys to hold nice and strong. Make sure your palms are under your shoulders. Your neck is in neutral. Your armpits are pulled in tight. 15 seconds in. Now streamline your spine. Energy coming from the crown of your head through your heels. We're already at 30 seconds. Big inhale. Nice. Exhale. Keep that core firing, abs in. Maybe start to feel the temperature rising in the body a little. So we're at 45 seconds. Big breath here now. Remember, drop to your knees if you need to. We're going to go to our forearms without dropping to the knees unless we need to. Ready? Elbow, elbow, underneath the shoulder. If you need to, simply lift your hips up for a moment and then come back into that plank. You could also drop your knees for a moment and then lift them back up. So we're at 115 now. I want you to press to the forearms. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. Your neck is in the neutral. And your abs are pulled in. Now, I'd rather your hips be high than your hips dinking down low. So keep that nice, strong line with your body. So we've got 140 now. In 20 seconds, we're going to start lifting up the hips and adding movement. Great job, you guys. Take that nice inhale. Pull your belly button in. You are so strong. Contract your quadriceps. Now add a lift. Lift your hip and sink. 1, exhale. 2, you're in that plank when you drop your hips. 3, bring your forehead towards the floor and hips up and then parallel. Now take a nice inhale. Exhale as you lift. Scoop that pelvis, pull your belly button in, you guys. 5 more like so. 5. Exhale. 4. Pull that belly button tight now. 2. And from here, circle to the left. Open up the hip. If that doesn't work, bend one knee and tap it, then switch to the other. Open. Exhale as you lift. Rewind here. Open. Exhale it up, you guys. We're at 250. Nice inhale. Make this count. And then take both of your knees, tap them for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 3 minutes. Drop down and push back. Fantastic work. Come to a puppy pose. That is where your hips are high and your head's low. Fantastic. Take a nice deep breath. Walk your fingers to the left. Push your hip out to the right. Awesome work. Other side, push those hips in the opposite direction of your fingers. Wonderful work. I want you to take a moment here and step forward with your left. Now you can simply tuck your pelvis here, sit up tall. You can also take your hands on either side and lengthen. So your neck is in neutral, your abs are in. If from this position you can straighten your leg, you will. Otherwise, you'll keep your knee dropped and then you'll imagine that your chin comes to your toe. Now feel that space in your legs, keeping your spine nice and long. Inhale. Exhale. Drop back to your knee if you're not there, and then rotate into the knee. Now, if that is comfortable, lengthen your back leg and open one more time here. Tuck that top arm behind your back. Use it to help you rotate so that you can just gently look behind you. Return to the center. Drop that knee and then switch sides. So it's going to come from here. You can add a tilt of your pelvis to open up your hip flexor. You can come forward, lengthen from here. So big inhale. Notice this, the length of your spine. Without sinking, keep that core pulled in nice and tight. And now try, if you can, to lengthen your leg. If you need to, drop your back knee and open from here. Big breath, you guys. Feel that space in your legs. Inhale. And exhale. Drop to the knee and then open up towards the knee. If comfortable, lengthen your back leg and tuck the top arm behind the back to help you rotate, gently looking behind you. So nice inhale. Awesome exhale. Relax, let it go. Drop down to that knee. And we're going to come up to a standing. So first, weighted exercise. All right, so from this position, if you are comfortable stepping back into a lunge, adding a curl, you're going to go ahead from here. You can always simply do a bicep curl. You're going to step back, curl, and then switch. If you feel better sticking with one side, you do that. Now make sure the pressure stays in the front heel. Exhale as you step back. So as we're exerting and curling, we're exhaling. Nice tall here with your spine. 5 more. Elbows close to your body, controlling the weights, squeezing the bicep. 3 more. 1, and switch. Exhale, 2, and switch. 1 more. And relax. Awesome work. Grab your resistance band. Now again, if I can only do one thing, I want to make sure I do the one thing right as opposed to doing 2 things wrong. So from this position, the band comes through the thumb and the first finger. The goal is to give yourself a lateral raise. If you can do that comfortably here, without shrugging your shoulders, then I want you to add a lunge to it. So again, hip distance. I want to step back here with my left foot. So big inhale, I could bend my knee and pop it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now just hold strong here. 5, if I'm just doing my arms. 6, I'm adding more movement to it. 7. Otherwise, when I'm down, there's less resistance than when I come up. 8, 9. Now we're going to pulse. 1, 2. Is the pressure in your front heel? 4, abs in. 6, 8, and rest it. Good work. We're going to switch feet. Make sure that your feet are hip distance if you're doing both that lunge. Nice inhale, step back, other side. Ready? Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale it up. 4, 5. There should be no tension in your neck. 6, 7, 8, 9, here we go, pulse it. 2, 4, 6, 8, and relax it. Good work now. Just our triceps. So what I want you to do here is take most of your band over to your left side. Your right hand palm is going to be facing towards me. You're going to take that band so you have enough resistance to lengthen. So I could use my hand here to help me if it gets hard. The first time we do this should be easy for the first 10, okay? So the band here is on your left and your right hand is coming and grabbing. So 10 full range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is your shoulder relax. 6, 7, 8, 9, pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, push it up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Give yourself a quick little rest and roll your shoulder back. Good, roll it forward. 2-2 count. Second round starts to get a little more challenging. Up for 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale it up. 6 and 7. Don't shrug your shoulder. 8. Abs in tight. 9 and 10. Quick little rest. Big breath here. Pulse it 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's the way. 2 and 1. Quick rest. Open that shoulder back. Now you're going to notice by round 3, you're really going to feel this. All right, so otherwise you have to tighten up the band. If you're not feeling anything yet, you want to tighten up a little bit. So up 3, down 1. 1, 2, and 3. Resist. Exhale for 2. 3. Abs in. 4 and 5. Exhale 6. Exhale 7. 8, 2, 3, 9. One more. And a 3-second break. Whoo, big inhale. Ready? Let's pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's it. 2, one more, and 1. Good work, you guys. Take a moment, pat yourself on the back, and open up your tricep. Give yourself a nice stretch here. Be right back. I'm just going to turn my fan on because it's kind of warm in here today. I think the heat must be really high. In here, when it's 62 degrees, it's hot. So there's that. All right, so we're switching now to the other arm, okay? So what I'm going to do is take most of my band on that right side. Left hand comes across. And then bring it behind. You want relatively close to the same resistance. Now, for a lot of you, this might be the weaker arm versus the stronger arm. So 10 times. 1, 2, exhale it up. 3 and 4, that's the way. 5, no shrugging. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pulses, nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, are your abs in? 4, 5, shoulder relaxed. 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Very good. First round, relatively easy. 2, 2. 1, 2. Exhale for 2. And 3. Now squeeze it up there. 4, 5, and 2. 6, exhale it up. 7, squeeze your tricep. 8, you can hold here if you need to. 9, feel that strength in your tricep. and 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, that's it, 4, 3, and 2, 1. Give yourself a quick little rest and roll it back. Very good. Generally, the second round is when people start to really feel it. Maybe you're special and you won't even feel this until now. So up 3, 1, 2, and 3. Exhale for 2. Make sure you don't have slack on your band when you drop it down. 3. It's still nice and tight. 4. Exhale for 5. 6. That's it. 7, 8, 2, 3. 9, and 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Fist bump. 4, 3, 2, and you did it. Great work, you guys. That's it. Take from here that hand, pat yourself on the back. Awesome work. Stretch out that tricep. What I want you guys to do here is take both of your arms and interlace. Nice and tall. If this is comfortable, hinge from your hip and lengthen. Nice inhale. If it's not comfortable, release the hands, reach behind you or reach in front of you. Take a nice inhale here, open, and then stand up nice and tall. Very nice. Burpees with a extended leg raise. So I can step back if I know that that works best for me. When I come to my burpee here, I could step here and I could come back and back. I'm gonna lift one and then lift the other. I could also then come forward, step and lift. You could use a chair, you could modify this move. All right, so big breath in. You could also stay down in your plank and just do the leg lifts. Ready, steady, go. Back, right, and left, and jump for 1. Exhale, left, and right, in for 2. Abs in. Right, left, in 3. Left, right. Now keep your abs in, your butt low. 5, lift, inhale, exhale, 6, and in, jump it up. Here we go, 7, squeeze and lift. Almost there, you guys. 8, lengthen. 2 more now. Abs in. 9. Let's do it. 1 more. 10, 2. Ooh, good work. Take a big breath. Spread your wings. Open up your feet. Sweep and reach. 2 more. 1 more. I want you guys to pick up your weights again. Triceps it is with the weights, okay? So I know we just finished doing it with the band. You're gonna make sure they're nice and tired out. You're gonna go ahead from here, stand up tall, kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Squeeze it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Now, if you need a different weight to do an overhead press, feel free to change. So we're going to open up here and come to a squat curl and an overhead press. You could simply just squat or just curl without coming down and come to the overhead press. So on a squat, curl, rotate the weights, overhead press. Weights in and out. 2, Without shrugging your shoulders, 3. Inhale, 4. Now tuck your pelvis forward when you squat. 5, so your abs are in and your back is straight. 6. Curl. 7, that's the way. Exhale, 8. 2 more. 1 more now. Just your squat curls. 1, elbows close to your side. 2, 3, 4, that's it. 5, exhale. 6, 7, squeeze your bicep. 8, 9, 10. Now stand up. Walk your feet in just a bit. You can simply go one arm and then the other, or both. 10, 9, 8, exhale. 7, don't shrug. 6, 5, that's the way. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Beautiful. Keep those arms here close to your body. Now, if you have a wall and this is something that you need, you can support yourself doing a deadlift by following the line here of your body with your buns out, back supported, and then you can come up. Or taking your feet hip distance, shoulders back, pressure in your heel, shaving the legs down and up. If you hate this, a wall squat is fine. Exhale, 2, or maybe a different cardio move that works for you. 3, lengthen, squeeze your buns up. 4, focus here on that back part of your body, your hamstrings, lengthening, and your buns squeezing up. Neck in neutral, shoulders back. Inhale, down, exhale, squeeze your buns. Let's go, 5 more. Inhale and exhale. 5, shoulders back, abs in. 4, exhale. 3 and 2, 1 more. Stand up tall, roll your shoulders back. Whatever your low point is, mini pulses. 1, make sure your neck's in neutral. 2, pull your abs in. 3, dig your heels. 4, 5, squeeze your buns tight. 6, 7, that's the way, keep it in the back of the body. 8 and 9, 1 more. 10, and stand up tall. Awesome. You have a choice now. You can come to a standing. You can do a regular row. You can do an upright row. Or you can come down and do the renegade row, in which case you will be using the overall body. So this one being the hardest, I could stay down on my hands and knees, and I could row like so, if my wrists are an issue, or just stay standing. I'm gonna open up here, neck in neutral, make sure my palms under the shoulders, row it up. 1, 2, 3, I could drop to one knee. 4, wrap the elbow around the back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more. Drop it for a moment. Push all the way back. I want you to stick with the same side just for 10 little minis. If you are standing, you're doing your regular rows, resting when you need a break. Ready? Mini pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, and relax it. Take those hands, puppy pose. Take a big breath in. Feel that space in your spine between each of your vertebrae. Take a moment here if this is comfortable. Curl your toes under. You're going to drop the crown of your head to the floor. Round your back and tuck that from your chin into your chest. Round your back. Bunny rabbit pose. Nice inhale. Round it and tuck it. Awesome. Let it go. So we're going to take a break before we do the renegade row on the other side. Come all the way down in your stomach. Now, a little butt move on this side. So now I can come from this position on my elbows. I could simply add a donkey kick. If I have a hard time with this external rotation of my knee, I would rather you feel like you can get the move, lifting your leg higher than your hip. You can also change direction once we change moves from straight to the corner, okay? So if you prefer, that will be your move. Now, little baby butterfly into the belly button. Take from here and externally rotate the same arm that you were lifting for your row. That knee comes out. Lengthen the opposite leg. Use your upper body to press down and squeeze your leg up. 1, buns, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're doing donkey kicks, you can pulse the donkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now hold the leg up. You can kick to the corner. Nice inhale. 1, 2. Hold it. 3, 4, and 5. Squeeze and hold it. 7, 8. Abs in. 9 and 10. Little baby pulses again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. I'm going to push up here and just gently roll my neck. Inhale and exhale. So we've got our renegade row on the other side. If you're standing up and you're doing it at the same time, squeeze and lift, and then once we do the minis, keep them in there. All right, so 10 on the other side. You can keep your knees down, you can lengthen one leg. Make sure palms under your shoulder. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, exhale it up. 5, 4, 3, abs in. 2, 1, quick little rest. Push back. Nice deep breath. Mini pulses. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrap it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Push all the way back. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Now, if I need to stay right here, donkey kick, then minis, and then 45-degree and minis. All right, so big breath here. Now the other knee comes out. Abdominal muscles in. I'm lengthening my opposite leg and contracting the quads, using my upper body to push to help keep my abs in. Now lift up the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale up. 8, 9, 10. Pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those abs in. 6. Squeeze it up. 7, 8, 9. Now you're going to hold it. If you're on your elbows and knees, pulse to the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold steady. 5, 6. Lift your knee half an inch. 8, 9, and 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it go. Woo. Go ahead from here and tuck the elbows. Roll the neck. So a nice little ear to shoulder and a chin to chest. Fantastic work. So we're going to go ahead and pop up to an up dog. Squeeze the glutes. Push back. Nice deep breath in, child's pose. Lengthen your spine. You can come to a puppy pose with your hips high. As you push back to a down dog, take your palms under your shoulders, curl your toes under, and then lengthen and lift. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. You're going to step or jump in here. You can walk your feet in if that's preferred. Soften the knees and roll it up. All right, quick set of directional jumping jacks. So we're going to go 5 each direction. We're going to start forward, and then we're going to go right. If you want to, you can manipulate, change the arms with a back fist, a half jack, You could also step tap. I feel like you have to go to the bathroom when you start jumping. So nice deep breath in, 5 to the front, 5, 4, 3, 2, rotate here, back fist, 5, 4, 3, 2, rotate, regular jack, 5, 4, 3, 2, back fist, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to the front, regular jack, 1, 2, 3, 4, rotate the other way, overhead reach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, regular jack, 5, 4, 3, 2, overhead, 5, 4, 3, 2, and back to the front, 4, 3, 2, give it a rest, open, spread your wings, inhale, exhale, one more time. We're gonna pick up that resistance band. We're gonna work those shoulders. All right, so I know when we do the plank, a lot of times shoulders start talking to us. We have tank top season coming up here in a few months. So what I'd like you guys to do here is focus on lifting the band without shrugging your shoulders. I could remove one foot and make this a little easier. So this is gonna be a side rise, exhale up here. The band is between the thumb and the first finger. As I come to that side raise, no tension or stress here in my neck. Side, scoop to the front. So practice side and front. 2 more, side and front. 1 more. Now we're gonna go from side to front to upright row. So down, upright row. So side, front, upright row. Side, front, exhale, don't shrug your shoulders. Side, front, good. Now we're adding 1 more, and this time from the front raise, from the upright row, we're gonna go to an overhead press. So we're gonna go side, front, upright row, overhead press. Side, front, upright row, overhead without shrugging your shoulders. Side, front, upright, over. Now, once you come back down from the over, you're gonna push it away. So from here, I'm in my upright and then I push it away from me. So let's add that. Side, front, upright, overhead, shoot it away. Side, front, upright, shoot it away. That's the way. Side, front, upright row, overhead press. 5 more times, you guys. Side, front, upright row, overhead press. Abs in. 4 more. Side, front, upright, over. That's it. 3 more times. Side, front, upright, over. Last 2. Side, front, upright, overhead. Let's do it 1 more time. Side, front, upright row, overhead press, and let it go. Wonderful. Go ahead from here and take your resistance band and open up your arms. Bring the arms behind your back. As long as this feels okay and you can stand up straight, you're gonna come front to back. Now what I'd like you to do here is think about your posture, pinching and squeezing your shoulder blades. So that nice back fat that travels right underneath that bra strap, we're gonna go ahead and squeeze that here. Nice inhale, exhale, squeeze back. Relax here as you pull down. 5 more. 5 and 4. After we come back, 3, 2 more. You're gonna add a lengthen. 1 more. Now back from here, push it out, in. 1, 2, if this doesn't work, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10, quick little rest. Roll your neck, look all the way to your right, chin to chest, to your left. Now 10 minis. Push. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze that scapula. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it up and relax it. Now, I want you to pull the band back here towards your right glute and that left arm here that's going to be behind the shoulder, holding straight here. And what I want you to do is push that band all the way up, and then you're going to lift this arm. So you're going to go a tricep and lift. Try, lift. Now the arm is somewhat behind you. Squeeze. Push. Lengthen. Push. One more. And push. Now the other side. Bring it back. Push. Lengthen. Push for 2. Exhale for 3. Lift. And 4. One more. Lift. Now stay right here. Nice inhale. From this position, if you can, take your shoulders away from your ears. Push it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax for a moment. Now I want you to have some resistance with your band. So if you want to come in a little bit more, so you can add that stretch, this is up to you. Now you could simply throw down, or you're going to add a knee. So from here, lift and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull down 6 and 7. Use your arms, use your abs. 8 and 9 and 10. So which legs for 10? 9, 8, 7. Pull down. Now 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now, what you're going to do is take 2 of your weights, and you're going to take them out here so that they are, so you have enough room to go in and out, in, out, out. Okay? Now, I don't want you to trip, so I want you to make sure that you feel comfortable. In, over, back in, so both feet are touching. Okay? In, over, and back. You can do this without weights. In, over. Just be mindful that you're not touching the weights. 5 more. Just working that agility side to side. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And rest it. Good work. Now take your weights in front of you. You're going to bend your right leg. Step in and lift. Tap and lift. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Eliminate the lift if it doesn't work. 4, 5, 6. Press the heel. 7, 8. 2 more. 9. 1 more. Beautiful. Now take a moment with the leg. External rotation. 1, 2. Work from here, that range of motion. 3 and 4. 1 more. Now pull it in. Cross the midline. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 more. Great work. Now bend, tap, lift. 1, 2. Squeeze the side of your glute. 3 and 4. Exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more time. And rest. External rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Rewind it. 1, 2, cross that midline. 3 and 4, one more. And 5, open it up. Reach for the sky. Hinge from your hip. Reach your fingertips behind you. Now you can follow the line of your legs if you prefer, keeping your back nice and straight. Now bend your knees and sink if this works. Take your left shoulder and rotate it to the right. So we're going to add some mountain climbers, a little bit here of a side step one way and a roll the other. All right, so if you prefer, you can stick with mountain climbers. You can also stick with just holding a plank and not having to move. So what this move looks like, the side that I'm at, that leg is going to come in first for 3 mountain climbers. As I travel here, I have a choice. So what I'll do first is I'm going to go mountains, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to stop, drop, and roll over to this side, push myself back up, mountain, and then walk back. Okay? If that is too much, adjust the exercise so that it works for you. Okay? So what we're going to do is 3 mountain climbers, whichever side we're in, that comes in first. All right, nice deep breath in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Stop, drop, and roll. Push it up. Mountains. 1, 2, 3. Walk back. Mountains. 1, 2, 3. Stop, drop, and roll. Exhale, push it up. Mountains. Walk it back. You can drop to your hands and knees. Mountains. 3, 2, 3. Stop. Drop and roll. Mountains. 1, 2, 3. Drop to your knees if you need to. Walk it. Mountains. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Stop, drop, and roll. Exhale it up. And mountains. Walk it back. We have 1 more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stop, drop, and roll. Exhale it up. Mountains. And walk back. And rest. Push back and let it go. Take a great big breath now. Bring your hands by your feet. And roll your wrist. Rewind it. You're going to go ahead and open up your right leg. Open up your right arm. Thread that needle underneath and open up your shoulder. Now, from this position here, you're going to give me a side leg lift. Okay, if that doesn't work, travel your leg wherever you feel like you have the best range of motion. So nice inhale, 1, and 2, and 3, 4. If I look to my side, I should be able to see my toe easily. 5, 6. Can you lift as high as your hip? 7, 8. You're working both sides here at the same time. Now give me 10 pulses. 10, 9. Squeeze it half of an inch higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Pull that in. Open up. Open your heart here to the left. Travel it under and open up your shoulder. Take a great big breath, relaxing your back, lengthening. And then drop down to those right forearm, left palm down here if this helps. Curl the toe, side leg lift. 1, 2, 3. We're working both sides here. 4, the side you're leaning on. 5, and the one you're kicking. 6 and 7, not a natural movement. 8, so if you need to. 9, bring it to the side or back. 10, we're increasing that mobility here in the hip, you guys, and that strengthen your assisting muscle. Pulse for 10. 10, 9, 8, try to keep it to the side if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees in. Open up the knees as wide as feels comfortable and walk your hands out. If that doesn't work, the knees are together, you can be in the puppy pose. So we're going to flip onto our back for some crunches. Now you can use your long resistance band here and take it in half. Okay, so right here behind the head. So I want to support my head, not my neck. So from this position, chin stays off the chest. Exhale it up. So nice inhale. 1, 2, little peach under the chin. 3, exhale for 4. And 5, 6, you're using your arms here, pressing through your heels. 7, engaging those abs and imprinting your spine. Exhale. 9, one more. Now 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a quick little rest. Now walk your knees together and lengthen your left leg, but try gluing it to the right. Nice deep breath in, low back pressing. 1, 2, give me 10 pulses. 3, 4, 5, and 6, chins off your chest. 7, looking towards the corner of the ceiling. 8, 9, and rest it again. Switch legs, nice inhale. Make sure your head's relaxed. Exhale. 1, 2, contract the quadricep. 3, so it's even. 4, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. Very good. That's 30. Now what I'd like you to do is take your resistance band and you're going to lengthen your legs and take it relatively close to the middle of the band. Okay? You can check for any little peepholes here to make sure that band is safe. Now, what I want you to do is interlace your hands and you're going to roll up. So your shoulders are away from you. If you can here, you're finding the center of balance. You could simply roll back and roll back up. The goal is going to be to lengthen the legs 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, shoot the energy out of the heels. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop to your feet. Now we're going to add a push. So I can hold from here, banding close, push and pull. 1, exhale. 2, think of a hollow body, abs in. 3, where just your low back touches. 4, lengthen, exhale, contract. 5, the quads. 6, energy out of the heels. 7, abs in tight. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more, and 10. Very good. Now from here, we've got a set of arms. Make an X with your band. You're going to lean back and pinch and squeeze your shoulder blades. Then we will add another ab to it. So big breath in, pinch and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, now really target your back here. 4, wrap your elbows around your back. 5, 6, pinch and squeeze. 7, 8, abs in. 9, and 10. If you need to, you can always keep your legs straight. We're going to be adding a roll back to this. So if you are comfortable, when you come back, you're going to lengthen your legs and then pull. As an option, you could also take your arms open and then squeeze back. Now, sometimes this feels better. I want you to do what feels best for your back. Shoulders away from your ears. Open. 1. Open. 2. And 3. Exhale. 4. Chin stays off of your chest. 5. Exhale it up. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10 pulses. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Eliminate the band. If you have a tiny one, just to finish, we've got 40 more abs. If you don't have a tiny one, don't worry. We're going to go left, right, push, and switch. So 1, switch, 2, push. 3, exhale now. 4, and 5, exhale for 6, and 7, keep your chin off your chest. 8, and 9, and 10. Just from here, lengthen the left, rotate right. 1, 2, 3, is your chin off your chest. 4, without the band, do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Relax for a moment. We have 20 to go. So one more time this side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your chin off your chest. 8, 9, one more. Lengthen your legs for the last 10. Now, from here, take your right hand behind your head, reach it up. As I lift, if I can lengthen those legs out, the goal is going to be to work the outer part here of the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 10, other side. Nice deep breath, keep your chin off your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, imprint your spine. 6, 7, 8, 9, and rest. Now I'm going to just take the band off here of my right and just keep it over my left. Open it up, and then I'm going to travel this left leg to the left side. Now, if I need to bend my knee, that's fine. Or maybe I need something to support it. So either way, only as low as you feel comfortable. Contract the lengthened leg as well as the extended leg. Nice inhale. Nice exhale. You're going to keep it on the same foot, but switch hands. Now you could bend your knee here and rotate it bent, or you can lengthen and straighten it if it works. Now from your fingertip, all the way down your IT band to the heel. So big breath in, don't worry about the lengthened leg without the band, just let it rotate naturally. Shoot the energy out of the heel of that banded foot. Big breath in, big breath out, feel that space down your leg. Come back to the middle, partial happy baby pose. I'm just gonna drive that band in if I can. Knee out to the side. Take a nice inhale, contract and lengthen, and then lengthen the leg and reach it to a little bit of an angle to the 45 behind you. Nice inhale. Fantastic. Let's switch feet. Let's make sure we stretch out the other side. So same arm, same leg. Open as far as feels comfortable. Remember, you go to the edge of the cliff and you take a step back. We're not trying to hurt ourselves. We're trying to increase the range of motion and the mobility in the hip. So big breath in, energy shooting out of the heels, contracting the quadriceps. Deep breath. And as you exhale, lift it and then switch hands. You can bend your knee or keep it straight and you're going to rotate again to the edge that works for you. Nice inhale through the fingertip, shoulder, down the IT band. Big inhale. Feel that space down the leg. Now bend that knee, partial happy baby pose. Great work now. And then lengthen the leg and then shoot it to that 45-degree angle. Wonderful work. We're going to go ahead from here, release the band. Sorry, going over a little bit, roll up. And then you can either sit regular or cross-legged seated position. I want you to shrug. Oh, let it go. 2 more. 1 more. And then just add a nice little rotation. Inhale and exhale. 2 more times this way. 1 more. And then rewind it. You can always do a seated spinal twist without adding this rotation. Take a nice deep breath in and rotate to your right. So tuck your right hand behind your back, use your left hand to rotate, chin off of the shoulder, but rotating as far back as you can. And then reach for it and rotate the other way. So shoulders away from your ears. Big breath in, feel that space in your spine. And let's take 3 deep breaths in. So inhale positive, spread your wings, let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Reach for the sky and pull the energy up and in right to your heart center. Think about all the things that you are grateful for, that you can move your body, give yourself time for self-care, and then exhale and pull all that positive energy right into the heart. And gently bow your head with a nice big thanks. Thank you guys so much. Hope you have an amazing weekend. Namaste. Awesome job.